met some amazing people in Kansas, from black to white to Chinese to whatever. It's amazing people, and I still got friendships to this day. And that's what it's about, developing long-term friendships.
What was your top three? What was your top three schools back then?
Kansas, Michigan. I don't know who my other one was. Them probably was my top two. You know, I was kind of back and forth with them, back and forth. Yeah.
So just 1 and 2 then. Yeah, you ain't wrong for that then. Yeah.
Question I got, what was we spoke on it earlier a little bit. What was Daryl Banks' influence on you? Like how did you know what I mean? How you run into you and how you keep you under his wing and whatnot?
I started with 29th Street in 1986. I was 12, and just it was big, man. He was just kept me out of trouble, you know. Made me stay focused, you know, and made sure I stayed in my books, stayed out of the streets, stuff like that. So he was very instrumental in helping me. Also, Mark Wade and Will Wade too. I definitely want to lead them out. Get on their flowers, give them their credit. They was very instrumental too.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah. So that was more. Who did they? Can you tell me? Was it him who helped develop your basketball game, or like who really helped develop your basketball game? Or was it more just you every day, just going out battling against the older players, just naturally doing it?
I would say all the experience. You know, I was the type of person. You know, I used to stay on the basketball court. Rain, sleet, or snow. I go shovel the snow, and I'd be out there dribbling the ball going everywhere. But I gotta grab it. That's what made you have handles. You know, stuff like that. Daryl Banks was more of a mental part of it. So if one game I remember I was dribbling the basketball and I went past somebody, he tapped from behind me. And he yelled out, "Cal, when you get past me, they ain't eating popcorn." Meaning that they ain't chilling. They still coming. So you gotta be aware of what's going on. So what you passed them? They still coming, they still playing D. So he was on that type of stuff.
He's teaching you in a different way. And you was actually able to hear it
and pick it up and understand what he was saying.
Because he's not going to just put it out blatant. You got to get it from him. You know what I'm saying? He drop gems, but you got to catch it.
Yeah, you got to catch it.
Yeah, that's what's up. So so let's talk about a little bit more about that, because I know towards the end he ended up passing over the foundation to you, totally to run it. Is that still going on?
No, not to this day. We don't do it no more. But yeah, for 13 years. We gave out a scholarship, $1,500 scholarships, somebody going to college. We did a free camp Friday and Saturday.
We was there. I was there all the time.
Shirts. Y'all was a part of that. You know, 80 to 100 kids. We gave out school supply book bags and stuff. So, man, that was one of the best times of my life.
And everybody used to come around too. Y'all used to bring everybody Muhammad Day, but everybody here, everybody was affiliated or whatever. They just show love and come into the camps, and then they'll play the All-Star game after that.
It was big. You know, for a long time, people was looking forward to that. It was like, man, we can't wait to 2-9 weekend.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Do you is that thing that you ever look at getting back into, or pushing
no, you know, sometimes this thing just come to an end. My big motivation really, DB, after he passed, my motivation kind of, wasn't high on it as it was when he was living, so.
So yes, but y'all had some really solid. So he just said 7 names like that.
Yeah.
And we ended off that last one. We ended up talking about Daryl Banks ended up developing your game a little bit. And I got that thing tatted on me 3Ds.
When I see your video, when you talk about the 3Ds, that kind of touched me, because I know where you got that from.